Hey, I'm JR, training manager here at Crutchfield, and this is the Sonos Home Theater Bundle. One of the things people have wanted for many years is wireless home theater. So you don't have speaker wires running from your TV or your receiver, your stereo equipment, out to all of the speakers in your room. Sonos has figured out a way to do it wirelessly. All of these speakers do need to be plugged into an outlet for power. Other than that, completely wireless. What you see here is the Sonos Arc. This is Sonos's brand new Dolby Atmos soundbar, paired with a third generation Sonos Sub and two Sonos One SLs as your rear surround speakers. Let's start by talking about the Arc. All by itself, it is a 5.0.2 soundbar. And what that means is it is 5 channels of surround sound, so that's your front, left, center, and right speakers, as well as your surround left and right speakers, plus 2 more channels of Dolby Atmos speakers. There are 11 speakers in all inside the Arc. 3 tweeters that are definitely geared towards being your front, left, center, and right speakers, so you get a good front soundstage with your home theater. It's got 8 elliptical woofers, 4 of them on the front, 2 of them on the sides, and 2 more facing up. And that's what gives you Dolby Atmos. Atmos is a pretty cool way to do home theater where they actually add channels that sound like they're coming from above you. So these speakers face up at your ceiling, the sound bounces back down at you in your listening position, giving you an even more enveloping home theater experience. To get the Arc connected to your TV is actually pretty simple. There's simply an HDMI connection on the back. You connect that to an HDMI connection on your TV that has audio return channel, preferably enhanced audio return channel. Audio return channel is an HDMI feature that allows the sound from whatever you're watching on TV to be sent backwards through the HDMI cable to your sound solution. Enhanced ARC allows it to do that, including 5 channels of surround sound plus Dolby Atmos or Dolby Digital Plus. And that's what gives those upward firing speakers their dedicated sounds to give you that more enveloping surround sound. Audio return channel has been around for a while now. It's made it easy to connect soundbars to TVs. However, enhanced audio return channel, that thing that gives it the ability to do the Dolby Atmos, that's fairly new, and it's only on the latest few years of TVs. And the capabilities of enhanced audio return channel do vary from TV brand to TV brand. So you should check your owner's manual to find out exactly what your TV can do. We have this Sonos home theater bundle paired with a Sony 65-inch A8H TV, which definitely has the enhanced audio return channel. We're also using it with a Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player. When I took this Sonos Arc home to my house, my TV doesn't have that. It's just a few years too old. But the Sonos Arc's processing inside was still able to make very enveloping surround sound, so I didn't really feel like I was missing anything by not having enhanced audio return channel. And if your TV is old enough to not have an audio return channel capable HDMI connection, but it does have an optical digital output for sound, you're okay. Sonos includes an adapter so that you can plug an optical digital cable into their adapter into the HDMI input on the back of the Arc. The Sonos Arc sounds pretty amazing all by itself thanks to all the speakers and all the amplifiers built in. It's a full, rich sound. However, if you want a more impactful, full-bodied home theater sound, you're going to want to pair it with the Sub, and this does come with the home theater bundle, and it adds that really low rumble, the bass that you really want to sort of feel when you're listening to home theater. The home theater bundle also comes with a pair of Sonos One SLs. These add even better rear surround sound when used with the Arc and the Sub. And you can of course put them on some optional Santa stands like we have pictured here. They look great and they'll sound amazing. Setting up the Sonos home theater bundle is pretty easy thanks to the Sonos app. You'll load that on your phone first and then you'll pair all of these speakers together wirelessly using that app. Once you're done doing all of that, you can start using TruePlay. TruePlay is a room calibration software built into the app, compatible with your Apple device. So if you have an iPhone, you get started with TruePlay, you walk around your room with your iPhone, the microphone on your phone sort of listens to these speakers as they're playing sounds, and it calibrates them for your room. So when you sit down in your favorite spot, the room sounds amazing. Once you've calibrated your room with TruePlay, you can use some other cool features in the Sonos app, such as dialogue enhancement mode, which really brings out the vocals of the actors on the screen so you can clearly hear exactly what they're saying. The The Sonos Arc also has built-in an Amazon Alexa and a Google Home Assistant, along with 5 microphones that allow it to pick up your voice clearly, and you don't feel like you have to yell at it. You can talk at a normal volume using a normal cadence, and your Amazon Alexa or Google Home Assistant will hear you and do whatever you say. And the system is Sonos, which means in addition to amazing home theater surround sound, it does music pretty well too. All controlled from the Sonos app on your phone, so you can play any song in any of those zones at any volume. So this is the Sonos Home Theater Bundle. It's the Sonos Arc Dolby Atmos soundbar, a Sonos Sub, and 2 Sonos One SLs. It's a pretty great home theater and music system. If you have any questions about this, how it could fit into your house, you should definitely give Crutchfield a call and talk to one of our advisors, or you could chat with them online. Or if you just want to throw a comment right here on this YouTube video, you can do that as well. We do watch those comments and we will answer your questions there. And as long as you're at it, hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.